Hello guys. So today in this video we'll be developing the API for our project. So at first let us go to our control panel. Here are several tabs opened, and now I will be going to the project where we have all the codes, which is boopers.tk. And now let us log in into this control panel, into this admin panel. And now I will be straightly moving forward to the file manager. And I think we have already opened the database, which we can see here. So this is the database and this is the file manager. Now we will create one new folder for the API, and let us name that folder as API. We will create an API, and with the help of this API we'll be establishing the connection between the mobile app and this website's admin panel. And the first thing which we have to do here is to create one file called course.php. So what is course? Let us click on PHP, CORS. So now I will open one website called academy.weebtype.com, and if we just go to the blog section here, there is an article which is about course. And what is meant by course? Course means cross origin resource sharing. And if we enable this course, in that situation only the mobile application and this PHP project can talk to each other. Okay, and for that we have to copy this code. Let us copy this code and paste it in our course file. So we have this PHP code here, and let us also check where is our database, and we can see that that our database is inside our root folder. So we will be going back to the API folder, and now let us create one more file called maybe fetch product.php. So with the help of this file we'll be fetching the product from this application or from this database to our Flutter application. Okay, all right. So the first thing which we have to do here is to include the course file, and include include, and here we have to include the course file and cors.php. So this is our first task. Our second task will be to include the database file, database.php, and database is situated inside the public underscore HTML, okay, inside the root folder. And now let us echo 123, and it is boopers.tk/API. So let me open boopers.tk/API and fetch this products.php. Oh, fetch spelling is wrong, FETCH or fetch product. So we can see 1 2 3, and the database connection has also been established here. We will be going back to blog section, and earlier we were using simple statements of PHP PDO, but in this case while creating the select statement we will use one more function which we called as bind param. Okay, so let us go to blog section here, and we have already uploaded a sample script which you can directly use for this Flutter application to make your things easier. So here in this project or in this simple script you will be able to see that at first we have to enable the course headers, then we have to include the database, and the rest of the details we can use it for our project. Okay, so let me simply copy it, and we will paste the enter thing here, and all this type of information we will later use this information for fetching other products. And let us use this query select from users where user phone. Instead of user phone we will be deleting all these queries, and I will write as id equals to 1. Let us check if we have an id or not. We don't have an id, but we have we don't have id number 1, but we have id number 7. So here we will be writing id equals 7, and here are all the codes, but we have to check the database as well. And let us open the database file, database.php. Here we have used conn, okay, instead of stmt we have used conn. So let us go to API and fetch product, and here we have to write as conn. Okay, so what are the fields which we have? We have username, user email, user mobile, and username, user email. Okay, and okay, so let us try to reload this page. It's not working. Oh, so these are some of the information which we do not require because we have already disabled this information here. And let us reload it. So now I can check that success equal to true. We are now able to fetch the information from this page, okay, from the database. So instead of the users table, now we will be fetching the data from the products table. So let us copy it and rewrite the name of the database as products, and here since we have only one product, so the ID will be obviously 1, and here we have to fetch these details. Pro name, at first we have to fetch the product name, and pro name equals pro name, and let us also rename it as product. Let's delete all the other things. And let us reload it. So success equals false, message invalid username or password. So we have done something wrong here. Select from products where ID equals to 1. Select from products where ID equals to 1. And what's the mistake which we have done here? Select from products where ID equals to 1 and product pro name. ID equals to 7. Success equal to true. And let us write products here once again, and ID equals to 1, and let us write pro name, and delete the other codes, and let us try to reload the page once again. So login successful, pro name equal to revital tablets. Now we will slowly rename the user as product, and it should be product, it should also be product. Now let us reload it once again. I can see the details are being displayed by the API. Sorry, one more thing which I forgot to tell you is about the bind params. Okay, so bind param is generally required for modern codes, especially to avoid the code from getting hacked or SQL injection. So better, instead of writing the code in a very simple way, you can use bind param with the help of this method. Okay, so now here we have product name, then product RP and SP. Let us also fetch these details. Product name, then we have product RP, and product SP, What else do we have? Then we have product description. Let us copy it as well. So product description, then we have product image 1, then we have product image 2, and we have product image 3. Alright, let me save this file and reload the page once again, I'll be able to check all the details of the product in this page. So now we are able to fetch this API inside our Flutter application. And in the last line, line number 45, header, we have specified that the header type which we will be using for our PHP project will be in the format of application JSON, which we see in almost all the types of APIs, and we are displaying the JSON encode. So we are encoding the JSON and which is being displayed in this URL. Okay, so we have successfully completed the HTML version of creating this API. In the next video, we will dive into the Flutter application and display this information inside our Flutter application with the help of this API. Thank you for watching this video. Subscribe this channel for further updates.